Hey guys, welcome to another great episode of 234 Essential. My name is Ayomide Tayo, AOT2, and I have my co-host here with me.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ugochi and here. How you doing?
Yep. 234 Essential is back in full effect. If you're a first time listener, this is the podcast that you want to listen to. It's the best Nigerian podcast out there. It helps you break down life in this great country of ours, helps you navigate life in this sometimes challenging country or all the time challenging country of ours. If you're an old
Mm-hmm.
time listener, you know how we do it. We'll be here till 2020, the pandemic, 4 years strong, over 200 episodes in our vault. If you want to binge listen, you can do that on any platform you listen to your podcasts. Also, if you want to send us fan mail, we do a little thing called fan mail segment where we read your fan mail. You can send it to us at fanmail at 234essential.com. And if you have love affairs, now that is 30 December, maybe your girlfriend has absconded, your boyfriend has absconded, they are gone in the wind. You can send us your affairs of the heart, troubles of the heart, and we, in our small measure of wisdom, will give you enlightenment. But please do know in the fine print that if symptoms persist, if your boyfriend or girlfriend has not come back after Nigerian second, she has zappered or he has zappered
Supposed.
with the new farm lover, and you are here in
Mm.
Nigeria crying and suffering under T-Pain's economy. Thank you very much.
Please, if sister, just to end that, if symptoms persist
If
after
symptoms
30
persist,
days,
sorry, if symptoms
exactly,
persist after
end it
30
there.
days, please, just call the nearest shrink, psychiatrist, anybody, counselor. I heard that Luz now they do.
Psychotherapist.
Luz now have mental health department, so you can go there. The queue might be
Mm-hmm.
long, but you'll be there. If you faint during the queue, there's small bed for you, and there's no bed, they'll put you inside the generator house. You have seen the Luz
Please don't
pharmacies,
kill
yeah,
me.
and they'll give you Panadol and they put bandage on your head. So all is good, all is fair in love and release therapy. Thank you very much.
This is so chaotic. Bandage on the head. Come on,
They
I'm
just give
sure
you
that.
bandage. Have you ever been to a federal government hospital and they put bandage on your head? Small wound, they will wrap the whole thing. You look like a mummy. Like, calm down now. It is the only thing they have in excess in government hospitals are
It's
bandages. They have that
bandage.
one. There's never
Literally.
scarcity of bandages. But the key thing that you need,
See,
is never there. It's never there.
do you know what's interesting? I have a phobia for hospitals, you guys.
Oh, I didn't know.
I I don't know, I'm so afraid of hospitals. I'm trying more and more in this my adult life to just brace it up and shit, but I legit have a fear of hospitals.
That's why they wanted to
Shout
lock me
out.
inside hospital this year. Said no, we're trying
Really?
to
Why?
monitor your. When I had my little
Oh,
incident,
accident, Abby, on your
uh,
head.
that day they said they want to monitor your BP. Like I said, okay, I want to go my house. I don't want to sleep for hospital. Thank you,
You for
thank
still.
you. I know stay. Thank you. I know
You know,
stay.
go check
Thank
am
you.
since that time.
Yeah, I checked
He
it for
says like
like
thank you.
I checked it like
Okay.
like for 2 weeks or 3 weeks after that, and it was back to normal. So we all
Man,
good.
thank God for God, oh.
Thank God for life.
Because
Yeah,
honestly, that fall was falling. Sorry.
yeah. And now to go
Anyway,
back like every 2 days. I'm like, oh God, when will I finish going to? I'm tired of going to the hospital now. The last day, I like not said okay. So you come for dressing. I said no. They said this today's the last day. I'm not coming again. I'm not.
he says
Say
he's not
okay.
coming.
Should we remove the stitches? No need to remove the stitches, please. They say it will
Wait,
dissolve. Are
you
you
left the
sure?
stitches there?
So it's one that dissolves. Yeah, it's the one that dissolves.
Yeah, but
I don't want them. No. I saw them when they're inserting that thing. I do not want to be part of it when they are removing it. Thank you very much.
man,
Let my body dissolve it. Let it dissolve. And he waited like a month.
do you
I
have a
was like,
scar on your forehead?
yes, I do have a scar on my forehead. Yes.
Mm,
Yeah.
really?
Thank you
Ndo,
very much.
ndo.
So I don't like hospitals too. Like, please. Even first day,
Man, cheers
sick
on
bay
that. God, I
is
beg.
okay. It's okay. Thank you. I don't want to go.
Omo, sick bay that year like this, did not safe. You're even afraid to get there first because the way they will take and handle you, you're not
First
sure
of all, the
yet.
nurse. First of all, the nurse was always fat. I don't know why. I think it was a.
Ah,
For
ours
me, it was
wasn't
always
fat.
fat.
My primary school.
All my own was
Anyway,
fat. I think it was like a requirement that you were chubby
please don't kill
because you
me.
needed you needed strength to hold
She
down
was
a
light
child that
skinned though.
I don't know about that one. I
Yeah, she
think they
was
made
light
them fat
skinned.
because they needed the strength to hold down any student that didn't want medicine
Rebelling.
or injection. So you collect that injection by force. They'll press it.
See,
Yeah, in you.
I don't know. I don't know the pharmaceutical company that started to make like paracetamol or Panadol capsules, like that. Those more cylindrical shaped
Why can't they
meds,
just give
right?
us as drink? Why can't they just give us as liquid? We'll take it like that. It's okay. All
Man,
that
that shit
whole
is bitter. No, I don't take it as
they
liquid.
can put they can put flavor in it now. No be medical
That's
science. All
for
this here,
kids. That's for
no me.
children. That's children paracetamol.
See, when everybody is sick, when you are sick, you are a child. Everybody behaves like a child when they are
See,
sick. So I agree.
it's facts
Let's
though.
was medicine now goes be like as if you are swallowing, you want to commit suicide. Everything just bitter, bitter.
But see that paracetamol, like that Panadol that used to be big around. Till tomorrow, if you give me, I will not drink it. I'm
I hate
sorry.
that shit. I hate
And
that
I will
shit.
put it inside my fufu and I will swallow it. Yes, I will do it. I'm not even ashamed to say it
Oh,
because
thank God
real
for goodness.
life.
Thank God for
Thank
goodness.
God.
Yeah.
Yo. Thank God that we are not in any hospital. We're not in and out of any hospital. Thank God that our loved
Yeah.
ones are not in any hospitals. Like, that's
Yeah.
an underrated blessing. In fact, going out and coming back home in one piece is one blessing that we really take for granted. Just like when I
Yep.
come back tomorrow. But like, are you sure you'll come back tomorrow? Though, so audacious of you, you know.
Mm.
In I'm in a state of constant gratitude. See any small thing that just touched me. When I'm crying, oh my God, I can't believe that I didn't make it. I just say, God, thank you, because it could have been worse.
What
It
shall I
could
do
have.
now? What
Come
shall I do
on,
now? Yeah,
Daddy
that's so.
G. Oh, finish
I
it
at
now.
time.
Come on.
I
We
can't
need
remember.
a
You don't think. You don't think.
no. You have to, give us one rendition first. Let us start
Which
this
condition?
on a.
I do not
Give us
see whenever
one from the church that
whenever
you are building. CBIC.
whenever I'm in a wrong setting when they say, "Oh, please opening prayer," I'm not like, "Please, if you come for opening prayer, you will,
You
your prayer no go
dissolve
pass this
into the
roof.
wall.
You no go pass this roof. Don't bother yourself." Or opening number. I say, I don't even know a number. You know, I should come and open the number. I don't know nothing. Please, just best
Ayo.
thing, play Domoe or Ron Kennedy on the tape.
No, we don't do that anymore.
Go
We
ahead.
don't play. I mean, we
Mm,
play Domoen and the likes, but the truth is that we will take Chandler more now, but like
yeah.
more, you're hearing more Nigerian Christian music.
Afro
There's
gospel to the world. Afro
Victoria
gospel to the world.
Orenze, Moses
Yeah.
Bliss. Those are the people we are listening to.
Okay.
We are listening
Sorry,
to those just like that.
my own
Uh,
gospel is old school. My own gospel is old school. My own gospel is
Come
peace.
forward. They're giving
The
us tunes
sorrow
these days.
come.
Come forward.
Jehovah's that's classic one.
CY
When
Bello.
you wear glove, and you dancing choreograph at the time. They'll
Did
torture
you ever
you.
do that calisthenics in school? I be choreography in school though.
I did choreography in secondary school. That time we stopped all
Really?
dumb one. Yes, now that time there was no more dumb one. It was not Kek Franklin, Mary Mary, all the kind of
Mary, Mary. Women of
they're like
faith.
wanted to be like rebellious Christians. Like, no, I want to dance to Kek Franklin's revolution. Do you want a
See,
revolution?
I got the crazy. Come on,
Eh?
let's go.
I have like
That
one
was
and a
a
half years.
jam
I
though.
said, I did the other one and I said, man, this shit is corny, I beg.
See, but you
Oh,
did. I loved the music then though. It was everything. See, you felt the spirit moving. Not like now you don't, but like I love how Christian music, gospel music has just transformed over the years to what it is
Abaye.
now. And like, yeah, do you know, and the intense global appreciation for Nigerian gospel music as well. Imagine
Yeah,
somebody who doesn't understand Igbo singing Omema,
yeah,
crazy,
yeah, yeah.
and singing it so well.
Mm.
It's amazing. I think it's one of the blessings of this time that we're also seeing like these days. And that's why you're not going to escape this one. Give us one worship number first, because today you're going to tell us what you're grateful for. So
Which one
please
worship
don't
number?
don't
I don't
let
sing
us
that now.
argue. Which one
Peace
did you
where
sing?
sorrow blows.
No, you have to give us
Jehovah's
something
peace.
that gratitude song. That's what I want to hear.
Uh,
Think.
God deliver Paul and Silas.
Oh God.
God deliver
I
Paul
said,
and Silas. You.
come on.
God deliver
My
Paul
lord,
and Silas. Will
come on.
surely deliver me. That is,
Give
you know what?
them.
Those are the worship numbers that when devil hear, devil knows it's time for war. Not this unfair Christian. All this dirty Christian that they do. No, this is
No.
war time. You declare war.
See, there's one T.Y. Bello song. I can't remember the name now. There's a whole like 2-3 minutes of just speaking in tongues and worshiping in this, just praying. Come on, that's what once the devil just even hear you
No,
singing some kind of song
no, no,
now.
no.
Hey, hey,
No,
the
that's not
devil
the one I
is
do.
the devil is a lot.
You know the one you should be singing now. This is the one that this is the
Tell
problem with
me,
Nigerian
tell me,
Christians. Because you people
tell
do
me.
not enter that atmosphere of war and battle.
Mm,
You be
come
singing
on. Who told you?
Satan don't fall for ground, watch out. That is it. That is what you want. That Rema vibe.
See,
That Rema
have you
vibe.
listened? Have you
Rema
listened to
period.
Mr. M and
No,
Revelation?
I say all those no 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 no. We
No,
need a spiritual battle.
Shoma Jesus, but like on steroids now. That's what.
All
Hey
right.
God,
Now I'm not talking say now
if
old school way we dey listen to.
I see and I agree with that. That's okay. Thank you so much for the song that you gave us. This gratitude song that you delivered Paul and Silas that you sang for us. Thank you because you're
That's
still going
an
to tell us what you're grateful for.
that's an
You know,
old time Christian
you're an
spiritual.
old timer.
Yes.
I love it.
Anywho,
Eh,
welcome to a new
You
episode
guys,
anyway.
eh,
Yeah, you're
we're
about to say
sorry
something.
that we're sorry that this is coming out a day late. We will never be not sorry for this, and we don't want to make you feel normal. You know what
2025
you
New
don't talk
Year
about it.
resolution. 2025 New Year
Honestly,
resolution. Now go back to Wednesday.
I don't.
Yes.
Ayo, don't say that yet.
Okay, okay,
In fact,
sorry.
you guys, our New Year resolution is that we shall be here. We're here. We're not going anywhere. Because that's how we'll say Wednesday. Now, when work will come for you on Wednesday, or me, you will not say, oh,
Life.
we can't make it today. Sure, we should move it next week. You guys, that's the conversation that actually goes down. It's just like,
Actually.
man, how is it today now? Say, man, can't make it. I have one. Like, okay, okay, now. Tell Nana.
Ever ready.
Listen, tell Nana. Nana will do what he needs to do. Shout out to Nana. But yeah, you guys, follow us on every social media platform at 234 Essential Podcast. We love to hear from you. We love to read from you, good or bad. Thank God you're listening. Thank you for also working with us. Thank you for creating space for us, even on the days when we don't make it here. Thank you for your prayers and your love. It really touch us. This was me actually breaking down in tears, by the way. But yeah, we're really grateful for you guys. Most importantly, this month like this, I'm gonna use gratitude to pull us in by the ear. We're forever grateful this December because we're attracting more. We're manifesting more. We're praying for the more, and so we're thanking God for the more because we know that the more is coming. But yeah,
Amen.
I back
Amen.
to you.
Now,
Back to you,
ladies and
Maji.
gentlemen,
Back to you.
this is the important part of the sermon. As you all know, we'll be looking unto the face
Let's
of the Lord for the
let's
completion of our
go.
for the completion of our building for the past 30 years. And right now we are in the decking phase. Please, if the Lord ministers to your heart,
Woo!
drop a little change in the offering bowl that the ushers will be passing
I
around now.
love
Please
it.
do. You know, in the Bible, in the Old Testament, David
Exactly.
had a conviction
Hmm.
to build a temple for the Lord.
Preach.
You
Preach,
shall build a
Pastor.
temple for the Lord. You
Let's
shall build a temple for the Lord.
go.
Like the pastor,
Mm.
like I go the hammer. If you say
I
Pastor
will go make
Toby,
them.
if you say Pastor Toby for UK, they do anything. I go the ball pass that guy. Oh
Man, you
God.
guys have dragged that guy.
They don't drag. That's why doesn't have hair. No more hair again. It's
He's
opposite of Samson. Anyway,
a swagalicious G.
with a terrible fashion
But
sense.
to fit you,
Okay,
shall I?
yeah, we go fit pass Samson. I agree that one. I agree with that one.
But you're a daddy G already now. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to the ministry. Pastor, what's happening to the
Sapa,
ministry?
inflation.
Hmm.
Do-
They touch the people
Naira,
of God.
Naira and dollar. 7 years of we
Yeah, at
7 years of
war.
farming. We are 7 years of farming the land of Egypt. We are waiting for our Joseph. Joseph is in panty. When Joseph has come out for panty, we'll be
Oh
ready.
my gosh. I'm
Anyway,
crying actually.
okay, let's jump into family. We have three families today. This one is
Whoop, whoop,
from, I
whoop.
don't mention the person's name because he didn't indicate if we should mention his name, but we'll go ahead and just start reading the fan mail. Hi, Ugochi and AOT2. How are you guys doing? I'm just writing to express my gratitude to you guys for the podcast and your companion this year. This podcast
Hmm.
has literally become a part of my weekly schedule and also another avenue to get more insights on what is happening in the country. I had a major life changing surgery during the summer and I was out of work
Hmm.
and school for 4 months in recovery throughout my recovery journey. This podcast has been one of the companions I had, and I'm grateful for the work you guys have done. Thankfully, I'm healed
Hmm.
now. I'm back on my feet. Last week, Ugochi asked us to send in what we are grateful for this year, and I'm sending this message to say that I'm grateful to you guys for all you do. My Spotify Wrapped came out this week, and 234 Essentials was in the top my top three most listened podcast, and it's a testament of the good work you guys do. Keep up with the work and Merry Christmas in advance. I wish you guys a very jolly and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I love you guys. Funny enough, we've
I
not read
love
this
you
mail.
too.
We didn't read this. I didn't read this mail earlier, and we're already talking about
Yeah.
hospital and coming out and
Do
seeing our
you
face.
understand?
I'm very, very happy that you're well now. You're back on your feet, and we played a part in your
So
recovery.
grateful.
The little things that we
Yes.
do, these kind of stories are the ones that motivate us when we are tired. We don't want to record this week.
Exactly.
We don't know what to do. But thank you for
Yeah.
writing this and yeah, sharing your story of gratitude for 2020. Are we 2024? Yeah, 2024. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. We appreciate it a whole lot.
We love you so much. We love you. Thank you so much. And we're happy to be part of that journey. We're so happy. And like this warmed my heart so much. I didn't expect that, honestly. Um and we are grateful that you're out of the hospital. And any other person who's part of the tribe or not part of the tribe that is also in the hospital, we pray for speedy recovery to you. We pray that you come out of it stronger, better, with a pep in your step. You know, God
Yep.
bless you and keep you. We're grateful and thank you for listening to us. See, this is why I love fan mails. I love fan mails because like there's just it's feedback, it's
Yep.
echo, but like it's amazing. Thank you
True that.
so much to this person. We're so grateful. And every other person really that just listens every week. Maybe I'm overflogging it now, but like yeah, thank you. I don't care.
Okay. Okay. Second family, and this is from our Gen Z uh, niece in the building.
I read it last now. Read it last, please. I want to be
Go to read that one.
surprised, please.
Okay. Because
Read
I
that
want
one
to,
last, please.
because
I beg
I
you.
won't be like Tinubu speech long. Okay. Oh, this is from a long time listener and writer. This is from E with an apostrophe with
Woo!
an exclamation mark.
I actually miss
Hello,
him.
Gochi and AOT2. I hope you are cool. I'm currently listening to the Gladiator of the Week episode. Gochi, what can you do to make Ayo share the address of his first email? This is the second time I've heard you guys discuss this first email topic, and he has vehemently pled the fifth. Ogochi shared hers, and it was a good laugh back then. He should not worry; no one will hold it against him when he decides to run for Ibadan Northwest. It's actually Northeast, I think. Federal constituency.
Come
Also, there was a
on.
lot of talking over each other on the episode. That could be a virtual recording and editing problem. So some information got lost in the mix. Don't worry, we are working on that. There was
No
another
verse.
episode 2 or 3 weeks ago where I was looking for a word to describe what those very coded situationships are called, and Ugochi suggested LinkedIn to help out. I shook my head and laughed because I thought LinkedIn care. From where to where? Ugochi was really in an advanced millennial bag. The term you guys were looking for is sneaky link. Thank you. But you know, people like us, we don't do sneaky links, so the thing don't enter my brain. We'll go to where to.
Please, I beg. Don't let's not commit sin on this podcast. We don't used to tell lies. Are you telling lies or are you telling the truth? You don't have sneaky link, are you?
My hands are clean. Thank
Come on. You're in your pastor mood today. I love it.
Also, there
Rema,
was
preach.
no way, man. Also, there's this relatively inexpensive but lovely restaurant in Lekki or so Gucci talked about in another episode. It seems she went there with her friends, but she didn't share the name.
Ooh.
We could go check them out to if true, it's nice and the food sweet. What you know they do like that. Spill the tea, John. No, they hide updates. You said there's a unique theme about the aesthetic, American or British um, publication detailing or so,
Pub.
pub detailing or so. Sorry. Hopefully, these pieces of info get you to remember the conversation I referred to. Godspeed, E. Shout out to E, long time writer, long
Hi
time
E.
listener. Thank you very much. Ugochi, spill the beans. People want to know. Don't carry Nigeria baddies.
You didn't even
Carry
finish the
KG.
E this thing. Just straight to me, which is spill the beans.
Yes, now.
Oga.
Yes, now. You are
I
disturbing
feel
somebody's dating
attacked.
life. You're holding back someone's dating life. Somebody's sneaking link.
See,
Where
fair
does
point.
eh,
You know what? If people tell me, send me, if when people write fan mail and you want to know where I've been, if you tell me that you're in a relationship and you want to impress the babe, I will tell you everything. I
so it's only
promise.
in their
That's
relationship.
our
So
deal.
so if you don't want to do Saturday work back, then they cannot come and
No, no,
come
no,
and
no. I We don't do that. I'm sorry. I don't support that. We don't
okay.
do
Will you tell
that.
him or not? Will you tell him or not?
So the thing is, I'm gonna get the name for sure. I'm terrible with names, but I know how to get there. That's the thing about my how I think about things. I know how to get there. I can direct you there. It's on Admiralty Way. It's off Admiralty Way. It's around that children's park, just close to the entrance, like when you're entering Admiralty from Lekki Phase One. It's just off there. I know how to get there, as I said, but like I don't remember the name. But I can look and I'll get back to you. And yes, I went with my friends, and it was inexpensive. The portions were huge. It was really nice, very mixed. Well, like very interesting crowd, mixed, of course. Yeah, and I think I'll look for it, and I'll tell you. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not that person, but I also don't like to overdo these days because it just can't be like say borderline ITK. But anyway, I'm gonna look for it and I'll tell you. And another thing, you guys don't miss a beat. Like sometimes I'm afraid that I might have spilled my honest guts here, and
Voila.
somebody will just remember it and just be like, "Oh, Gucci, remember? Hey, God!" Just be like, "Come, they're not fit telling or something. Shh,
At all.
keep it to yourself. Don't loud it." You get what I mean?
Mm.
I'm afraid that will happen someday, but still. But I promise next episode, I'm going to keep a mental note. If I forget, remind me. And I'm going to put the name on here. I've spilled the bean. Please don't kill
All
me.
right. All
Thanks.
right. Thank you to all you people who still have money to go on restaurant dates.
Ayo, when are
Um,
you going to tell us, first of all, because that attack to you came so smooth? When are you going to tell us your, what's it called, your first email address? Because now you can hear the crowd, they're shouting, they're
maybe
asking
you
you.
know what you guys need? You need to hire KGB and CIA operatives to torture me so I can tell you people. Yeah, thank you.
Don't worry, you guys. I'll buy alcohol and give her you.
Maybe really
Then
alcohol.
we'll hear it.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
The last fan mail is from the one and only, the madam,
Come on.
the hottest baby in London. I believe she's in
Claire
London, right?
Road. Our two
Yes.
and yeah, she's in London.
The Jersey body herself.
Let's go.
Toyosi.
My two hands
Toyosi.
are up.
The test champion.
Twalema.
Test
Come
champion.
on.
IG body. Toyosi. So she sent us a speech. This is not
Sweet babe
a
for real.
family. Uh-huh. From
Sweet
Toyosi.
babe,
And
nice man, real.
I read now. I've been running away from writing this fan mail. When Ugochi first mentioned writing to the pod about things we are grateful for, I knew that tiny assignments will force me to reflect deeply and honestly. I'll be dodging it. Hey, where are my manners? Wow, wow, wow. I didn't mean to dive in so heavy right off the bat. Forgive me. Hello, my darlings. Of course, it's you, your one and only Toye Ledger. I have fans on this show. Yes, I have known. If you don't know me, you're probably new here. I've been listening to every single episode, though. Sometimes listening from outside Nigeria feels different. I miss the days when I was closer to the pod. Just to send pizza. Sometimes we will hang out or chill at events. Honestly, you guys are one of the greatest gifts I took from that internship with Osage and Adele. Anyway, back to where we are here, what we are here for, gratitude. I just came back from a walk and doing it, I replayed my life from the end of undergrad till now. To be honest, I really rate my own progress. It never feels big enough. Everyone around me might say, wow, that's amazing. But I find myself thinking maybe it was just luck. I can't be that smart. I graduated in 2021 and got a remote job right before convocation. It was something I casually prayed for. But when it landed, I struggled with imposter syndrome. No tech background, no idea what I was doing, just vibes. Still, it was a blessing. I did okay, highs and lows, until I hit a point where I dreaded every single day. My life felt stagnant. However, it was also a blessing. I was doing pretty okay, to be honest. I had my lows and my highs. And at some point, I got tired. My life was silly and boring, and I dreaded going to that workplace like mad. My best friend Vicky was saying, "Oh, what do you want? What do you want for next year?" One evening, and I said, "See, I just don't want to end it at this job." A friend then pushed me to apply for a master's degree, which I had no money for. At the time, I barely had 850K in my savings account. I think it was around 800K, sha. But I found one course that looked interesting and applied with very tiny faith. When my admission letter came in, I didn't pay my fees immediately. I spoke to my parents and they said, Kosovo, that means there's no money. My hope was on like 5% because even those around me who I thought would lighten my burden, everything flopped. I just did think. I shall still went and registered for IELTS because I needed a 7.0. One time somebody suggested I do this fake dependent thing. I told my parents about it and my father just vexed, lemao, or laughing my ass off. He told my mom to give me their ajo the next day to pay my deposits and another part of my savings. I applied for a
Love it.
50% scholarship but ended up gaining £10,000, more than half my tuition. When that email came, I thought it was a scam because I didn't even remember applying for a 2-in-1 scholarship. In fact, I had no idea that one Nigerian qualified to receive the Great Britain scholarship of £10,000 from the School of Arts and Humanities, Nottingham Trent University. When I told people about
Come
it,
on.
they didn't even know it existed, so they didn't think to apply for it. I would never have seen or pictured myself getting any type of funding assistance. Sometimes it's still a shock. Honestly, I'm really grateful that my life has progressed regardless of what I have taught myself to think. I think I've gotten some things too easily. Part of me feels like I didn't struggle enough to get where I am today. Don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I won't even lie and say I really hate life here anymore. It felt lonely at first, yes, but it doesn't really anymore. I'm grateful for the transport systems. Oh, I walk now more than ever, which I love. But at least I don't have to fight a conductor or beg for my change. Don't get me wrong, there are still stupid
Come
people
on.
here, but the case is a bit different. 2 days to my dissertation submission, my laptop was stolen. Honestly, one of the worst days of my life. I cried so much you think I lost a close friend. Everything got delayed. I had to stay back in school for more weeks to complete my projects in September, whereas everybody had finished since July. I wasn't sure where my final rent was coming from because I still had no stable job. Honestly, God sustained me in that Nottingham move because it was really contract jobs, agency work, and vibes that kept me. Chai, I suffer, but life wasn't that bad, sha. Now I've gotten a new MacBook Air 2024. Talk, talk, talk. To
Come
tell
on.
myself sorry for the stress, and I'm grateful that life is a bit more bearable now that my laptop is back. My current job was one I didn't have to apply for. It came about 2 weeks after I moved to London. My uncle just asked me to text someone and boom, I started the next day. LOL. It's a very interesting workplace, I must tell you. I think I'm supposed to learn from it because it's quite a chaotic institution. But still, the money from there pays my bills right now, and I couldn't be more thankful for the stability that comes with that. I've had to learn to manage people and their emotions because working with Nigerians in the lounge is exactly like how they portray it in Yoruba movies: chaos, gossip, and bad belly. I have found my people there though, and I'm grateful for the same in the chaos. I have become hyper independent. It's just me and getting that bag right now. Can't lie. The first time I left my parents' house for long was to Unilorin, but this time I left for another city in a different continent. You become solely responsible for yourself, and it's not something I knew exactly how to do. I have become my own best friend, my partner, my shield, my everything. I'm grateful for friends who have offered me some comfort, but the biggest hugs have come from myself. This year has been about seeing myself more clearly, walking through the emotions, navigating uncertainty, and finding a higher standard of living I didn't think I would achieve. I'm grateful for life's trees, even the tough ones. Thank you, my 234 babies, for providing the most beautiful platform to write to. Thank you, Toyo C. Thank you very much for
Ah,
that long, insightful, warm email. Thank you very much. Yeah. So
yeah.
Ugochi's call out worked at the end of the day. At least 3 people sent, or 2 people sent in why they're grateful.
Do you
Please keep
get
sending. The year's not over. Keep sending. We see out to 31st of December, 11:59 p.m.
exactly?
before we do watch night service, which I'm not going for anyway. But still, please send me your emails and we read them. What you're grateful for. In short, we even give you extension to January to just and tell us about what your 2025 is and
Exactly.
what you're hoping for God to do. If not, you're praying for husband, you'll find husband. If you are praying for wife, you'll find wife. If you are praying for another wife, you'll find wife.
Amen.
Amen. If you're
Amen.
pay for job,
You're paying
you
for money, you find
if you are
hard
paying for
currency
japa,
money.
if you are paying for japa, you to know. Let us know. You don't know. So thank you very much for sending your fan mails. We love it. Please remember, fan mail is at fanmail@234essential.com. That's the email, and send us your fan mail and we'll read it. You know what you're mad about, what you're happy about, what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, what you're trying to achieve in 2025 and beyond. Let us know. Thank you very much.
And just how really 2024 was for you as well. Just adding to that. I the way we're glossing over this Toyosi's email. We did not now break it. Say something.
Oh,
Okay.
shout out to TLC. I know living abroad alone is not beans. It's a different, it's a change in rhythm, change in philosophy, change in the outlook of life. You know, you've been in Nigeria all the time, then you go out there and it's more individualistic, very capitalistic. And you doing this for the first time, you are trying it out on your own. You've tried. You've really, really tried. Because some people would have thought that after like 6 months, you cry and come back to Nigeria. Well, you've actually tried, you've done the whole
For real.
thing, are living a stable life. My only advice, please don't come back to Nigeria. I'm begging the name of God. Stay in UK. Stay in UK.
Please don't
White,
kill
white
me.
man marry. Don't have car speaking. Become citizen. Do not. If I see you in West Africa, like Ken, I go. See, I don't even need to come to Nigeria. If I see you in Liberia, say you're playing a call Liberia, they'll bring it, they'll bring it down and they'll take you back to UK. Because I don't know what you're looking for. But bigs up to you. Congrats. The 234 family is proud of you for what you've done. Yeah. And kill it
Yep,
in
yep, yep.
2025. Also, please, if you have laptop,
100%.
you can send us laptop, especially to me. You can send a Mac laptop that I now using. You can send it to me. Thank you.
I'm actually really crying. I love it. Man, just listen to first of all, like maybe with me, there's a little bit of a backstory to this fan mail. So she told me about how after I talked about it on the podcast, she wanted to send the fan mail to us, and she tried to squeeze it into the last episode, but it didn't work. So it's here today, and I tried my best to ensure that I didn't read it as well, because I never really read the fan mail anyway till like AOT2 sometimes. Sometimes I read it, sometimes not every time, but sometimes. Anyway, and AOT2 read it here, and uh it's so good to hear all of this. And just even probably seeing this journey very closely on some days, it spoils a lot of, is inspiring. It makes me very proud of you. Well done. I know that some days are easy and some days are not as easy, so you just even putting it down in words this way to the 234 tribe. I think we're grateful to hear that, how something that you didn't imagine was going to turn out to be anything turned out to be a lot of things for you, and just like now chatting the course of your life, moving forward. I first of all, they say if you say IELTS, then it means that you've never tried to write IELTS before, that you've not tried to jackpot through education.
Please, please. People are saying that. These people are saying that if you say WAEC, that means you've never written WAEC before. It's the same thing. Please,
Facts,
nobody,
back to
make nobody.
back, aura for aura.
You say, oh, please, have you
Period.
taken? What was the result of your JAMB? No, it's the result of your JAMB. Please, don't come and using Quintal's the
I
mentality
love
for me here.
it.
Please, please, please. If there's a bass, there's a
Come
base.
on. See, equal and how they say it, equal and, hey God, and I'm a science student too. Nobody should fire
Separate
me.
but equal.
Something equal. Say it again.
It is separate but equal.
No, 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 no. For every action, there's an opposite, and yes, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Yes.
Newton's law,
Anyway,
third law of motion. Thank you.
is let me tell you the truth like this. Anything that concerns sciences, with my science background, like this, it'd be like, except maybe there's a knife to my neck and I remember, but I really don't remember. Okay, that's a lie. I actually lied there, but yeah. Anyway, Chelsea spoke about a couple of things, and I'm just going to run through them real quick. She spoke about imposter syndrome. She spoke about even first of all trying to get funds to relocate. and how that was difficult, and how people even suggested that she get into a marriage just so that she can relocate and all of that. Um, the amount that the pound was going for last year and what's going for this year is completely different. So if you're trying to relocate maybe in 2024, today being the 11th of December 2024, you're probably looking at about 50 million naira, give or take. This is provided that you don't have any scholarships to help you reduce your the burden of the payment and all of that. Say you're trying to do everything, and we've not even started talking about your etiquette. We've not started talking about you putting in for healthcare insurance, all of that. We've not started talking about your visa process. So we're talking about school fees, right? Ridiculous. However, there are schools that are also giving free or relatively more affordable options for relocation through education. So it'd be good to explore that. I could have called some handles, but maybe not today. That was such a difficult time, and I know if you're probably going through that in the process of trying to relocate, I pray for you. I pray that it actually works out for you. That this miracle that happens to you happens to you somehow by some whim or some luck. Um doing the damn thing and having imposter syndrome. I think that's almost everybody. I think that's all of us. I do suffer from imposter syndrome sometimes.
Yep.
Do you get like it's? I think it's part of the process. It's part of the process of creating. You would always feel like, man, I'm not doing this thing right. So as though there's a template for it to be right or wrong. But it's your creation, it's unique to you. It has your USP in it, and so it's going to definitely be different. Um, there's something I was reading sometime during this week, and they're talking about a dog and an elephant. The dog got pregnant. The dog and the elephant got pregnant at the same time, and the dog gave birth to a dozen puppies after 3 months, and the elephant was still pregnant. The dog took in again and gave birth to a set of 12 dogs again, like a dozen puppies again after 3 months. After 6 months, and the elephant was still pregnant. And the dog gave birth again after 9 months, and the elephant was still pregnant. And the dog just went to the elephant and was like, "Yo, how come auntie you never born? Say, hope everything is okay. Are you sure that you are still carrying a baby?" I mean, this is not the tone, but just to make it relatable and much more
Make it
Nigerian.
very African magic. We understand.
Do you get what I mean? Elements of tatafo inside sprinkled there. And the elephant was like, "Yo, we're not trying. We're not carrying the same thing. I get pregnant every 2 years, but you can get pregnant every 3 months. And when I give birth, the earth quakes. It drops and it shakes the world, literally.
Ugochi, 1856.
Say, do you get what I mean? It says the world stops and looks at what I've given birth to. And maybe this is me just encouraging somebody. This is encouraging myself, right? It's never going to look like what the other person is doing. Whatever it is you're creating, it's never going to look like it. It's going to be unique to you, how you want it. I'm so blessed to have a lot of creators around me, and I learn this more and more every day. You want a template. You're telling yourself, how did this person do it? So that the truth is that you're going to do it. You already know how to do it. You're just afraid to do it. So do it afraid. Do it now. I don't know if you saw that viral speech of that the graduate from the Pan African University, the Lagos Business School. And he said, do it
No,
afraid. Like there's no other way to do it. Did you see that viral clip?
no, 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 I didn't say it.
And it was fantastic. I think if I'll send it to you, I think we should play it on this episode. It's something that everybody should hear, right? Do it afraid, because sometimes you're waiting for the perfect time, the right weather. There's no perfect time. There's just time. Do it. Feel earlier. Feel quicker. Fall on your face more. Nobody has it all figured out. We're all just pretending, and confidence and audacity. Literally every day figuring it out. Nobody has it all together. So if you feel like an imposter, do it as an imposter. Yeah, do it. Let people talk. That, hey, this person, yes, it's okay. All publicity is great publicity, good or bad. Um, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to the journey that has brought you to where you are. Shout out to the woman that you're growing to becoming. Thank you for sharing that with us. 234 definitely is always going to feel like always going to be home for you. You're always going to be part of this family. It's so nice to also just hear someone who's I remember that day that we went to the studio that Teros helped us set up when Phil had not come that day. Do you remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
day?
yeah, I remember. I remember.
That day lives rent free in my head. Like I watched Chelsea do it even though she had never done it before. And I always tell her about it, So like she was just an intern then and she wasn't interning for sound or anything. So big shout out to Chelsea. We're proud of you. We love to see you so higher. You know how I feel about you, but most importantly, I love you. We love you so much on 334. And all your fans. I love you guys. Chelsea is looking for a man. She has put it on TikTok. She has put it on Instagram. She has put it on.
Be
Will you plan on
agbele
taking her?
bube
Yeah.
owuwo biko
Please, what does that
wuwo.
mean?
Mato Jesu. Like, it means that carry your
Come
cross,
on.
whether big or small. Carry your cross, whether big or small, and follow Jesus Christ.
I love it.
All time
But you guys,
gospel.
I'm serious. So
Gospel.
I'm happy that you're in this mood today. First of all, I don't know if I've said it before, but I'm saying it again for to be precise. But anyway, I'm serious. Shatoya is looking for a man. She has told me in different ways to say it on 234. So please, all those interested, this is not me doing matchmaking. I don't do that. I'm sorry, I don't do that. But like, she says we should share her email address. I can't
Okay.
find it now. I'll look
Very
for it.
millennial. It's with me now.
Do you understand?
Is in your email now. Check now. She sent us an email now. Abi.
Send Toyosi an email to toyosi@debusui@gmail.com. That is toyosidebusui@gmail.com. I'll say it again. toyosidebusui@gmail.com.
Okay.
Let us have it be like say we go get 234 wedding. Come on.
Please,
I
please,
actually
first of all, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you know that you want to get married, please, if you know you are intending to send email, please tell us it's in our early 20s. We don't know. Uh, we don't need grandfathers who are looking for a young bride to rejig their system
exactly.
for them.
Oh.
If you know that your name is Pablo, please do not apply. If you know your name is too much money, too much funds, please do not apply. If you are into
Oh my
cryptocurrency
god.
and real estate, air quote, please do not apply. We do not support EFCC
Agreed.
and fraudulent people in this thing. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please, if you're also not a nice person, if you're not kind, if you're not sweet, if you're not considerate, if you don't want to love and be soft, please don't message Teresi. We don't want any kata kata relationship, all those kind of yama yama yama. If you know you also don't want to have a conversation and you don't like to talk, don't also message Teresi. If you also don't have a job and you don't want to spend money to take care of one or two things, please don't mess it seriously. We are looking for kind
Okay.
people
Thank you,
and
sister.
generous people.
Please collect the money from Sister
Uh-huh.
Ugochi. You don't reach part where we don't search
No,
for the
one more thing I must add.
no. This is
Seriously,
not search in the message. Thank you. Oh,
see, and if
sharply.
you're a pedophile, if you're a
Very,
pervert,
well, that was very important.
please
Yes,
run
yes, that
away.
was very.
Don't please. You know that you don't know what it means to have self control. Please run away from it. Don't send. In fact, don't be listening to this podcast because I don't want. I don't know what are you gaining from this. Just
Also,
don't or
if you
listen
cannot,
so that you can change your life.
mhm, if you cannot control your loins, please detest
Exactly.
from this area. Thank you. We know people like
Thanks,
you.
and
Whenever it's Friday, Saturday, Admiralty ways your way. We know people like you. You will not be winding down your window. Your eye will be looking for
see,
point and key. Thank you.
you know the truth. I even respect that more. At
No, I
least
don't respect that
you
more.
know what
You know
you're
I don't
going
respect that
into.
more. You know I don't respect that more
Eh?
because I don't
Why?
respect that because that's archaic. People niggas don't do that anymore. Niggas
So
don't.
what
It's
did I
like
do though? Tell
it's
me.
like
I
food.
see
It's like
intel.
so. Let's use the analogy of food. Instead of going
Okay.
out to go and do point and kill, you can order on
Mm.
Glovo, and Glovo will come to
Hmm.
you in your house.
Mado.
It's who can blame
See,
you? Make
this
that
is a
sense.
deep if you know
See,
situation.
anybody you see on Admiralty Road at night, bro, that person is like, it's that's an addiction right there. That one, your demon is fully manifested in you. That one is,
See.
yes, yes.
This intel you just dropped now,
But it's an
kaboom,
intel
is an
everybody should know
explosion.
now. Niggas know now. It's Glovo now. People use. I'm not talking about Glovo the
Hey,
way Apple. I
I
beg
no
you.
no
I'm
no.
not.
If you know, you know. That's why I say this is
Uh,
an if you know situation.
you don't
Man,
know.
babes in tech,
Shout out to Babes in Tech.
babes in tech for real.
Shout out to
Man,
them.
do you
Shout out to
understand?
Babes in Tech.
Women dominating male fields. Or what's that hashtag that was going around?
Yes, yeah, women in Mayfield. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Amazing.
women in male fields for real. Shout out to, like, I love that. You need to move with the times. That's the truth of business. You
Mhm.
have to be adaptable. Yeah,
Yes.
and I don't see why that's no. Yeah, that I love that. Seriously, the only difference now is that we can there's filter and all those things. So you might not be
Oh,
able to
don't
make
be like
it.
that. So no, no, no. You have to know. See, first of all, rest in peace to Baba Suwe. Baba Suwe
Hmm.
used to say something. He had a phrase once, and that phrase was used
Yeah.
when you want to gradually move towards your target. He calls it the
Mm-hmm.
gentility of a tiger. The
Say
gentility of
that
a tiger.
again.
It's called the
Hmm.
gentility of a tiger. You don't just
Let's
pounce.
go.
You go first in the notice, you go they look where you go use eye because filter plenty these days,
Stilt.
AI plenty, so you go they
Yeah.
look out before you now
Hmm.
pounce. Let me say you go come, you want to buy Coke, and when Glovo not deliver is Fanta. Eh,
Please don't
eh,
kill me.
or you want Fanta,
I
you
love
not
it.
deliver when the clothes are off, you now see is Coke. It's different. As my mother
See.
used to say back in the day, Fanta face, Coca-Cola body. You don't want those kind of
That time
you don't want that kind
itching
of
just
rigmarole.
started.
You don't want that kind of you want it pari passu, everything once.
I love it.
Thank you.
The
And
bleach, the bleaching cream these days.
it's
Sorry.
correct.
Keep
It's
going.
correct. And then I said to the church, to those who have ears, let them hear. Thank you.
Yeah, come
As
on.
AOT2 goes
Sermon.
to the Mushinites.
You understand? The sermon has been given. If you
Yes.
don't hear it, then it's not for you.
Usually you guys
Period.
when you come for IJGB now, you go just this be bad. When the whole thing bruh, when Glovo now bring the food is not banging. It's not a gourmet meal
Listen,
anymore. It's mama put
see,
maybe gutter. Eh,
first
go
of all, I need
nasty.
to attack Glovo. I need to attack Glovo. And if anybody is listening to this podcast that is working at Glovo, shall you see that people's YouTube adverts that you celebrate on Glovo, when you receive your package, you celebrate it, dance. First of all, why am I dancing? It says because the thing first. Yeah, I know you people have one track record with one of my friends that people collected their money and did not deliver the food. But that's by the way.
Oh,
First of
oh.
all, you understand?
See,
But
yeah,
that advert
Ugochi,
on YouTube,
Ugochi,
tell
the
me,
truth is
tell
that
me,
you are not. I don't want to mention his name, but I want to make you fast. You should report this
tell
to
me.
our friend. Our friend, that's the person you should
Hmm,
report this thing to. And shout out to our friend for delivering
hmm.
uh, some beautiful stuff. Over the week.
Yes,
This is an inside information. You
Nixon
people don't
six
know.
over ten.
Shout out to
Come
you.
on,
Sorry, we can't talk more than that. Sorry, bye bye.
yeah.
Enough. Yeah, yeah.
See, God bless friends that send people food, that send their friends food. God bless you. Special. There's a special air conditioned corner of heaven, even on this Lagos for you, because it's a blessing.
God will
You
bless
know
you
when
specially.
Specially, do you get what I mean? Special, you are blessed. First, you are blessed. You're highly blessed. But I wanted to add, before we leave this fan mail session, that Chelsea is graduating by I think it's on the 14th or the 15th. So please send her some love. Wish her well as she goes into the world as a master's holder in documentary journalism. No, BBC. We're manifesting BBC Discovery Channel. Just some in-depth story. Platform that has the right team and structure. So that we tell global stories. You understand what I
Not
mean?
NTA.
So yeah.
Thank you.
But NTA. Do you feel like NTA can be revived? What do you
It
think?
can. Yeah, it can. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it
It's
can be
people like
revived.
it's people like us, Steve, Osagi, all the young guys that can actually revive NTA. But the problem is that if you go to NTA, we'll die
We're
in 7 days.
challenging you guys.
The problem
I'm
is that
sorry,
we'll be
we're
dying.
challenging you guys.
No, 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 no. You know why? We've thought of this, and
Tell
we've
me.
actually thought of this analytically. The day we go to NTA, we will die. And you know
Mm,
why we die? They'll
no,
put
I
something on
don't
our chair.
agree.
They'll put something on our chair. Thank you.
See,
That's
are
it.
you trying
I
to
know they
tell me that a
I know they play with
Yoruba
civil
man,
servant. I cannot play with civil
wait,
servant. I know they play with
are
civil
you
servant.
telling me that a
Yes, I'm telling
Yoruba
you.
man,
I am telling you.
a and a Delta man and an Edo man will walk into
Mm.
a place, a Bini man will walk into a place and they will bully you guys out?
It's
No,
not bullying.
your
It's not
ancestors
bullying.
are weeping.
No, my ancestors snitched. My ancestors
They are
disappeared at the
weeping.
no, my ancestors disappeared at the wrongest times
Please don't
in
kill
our
me.
lineage. When they saw the white boat, what did ancestors do? They did not do
A
anything.
whole
The gods,
Oyo empire.
the gods did not do anything. The gods ran away. They jackpot. Because they saw it
No,
was coming.
they knew that you guys needed that challenge so that you guys can
No,
power through.
no, I
That's
don't
the
want to
truth.
power
You needed the
through. Me,
challenge.
my ancestors should have entered the boat and taken all the whips and
See,
lashes so
I
that
believe in you guys, Sha.
okay.
I've told you. I
All right.
believe in. See, this is a sound one. This is a sound vote of confidence to
Mm,
the entire the entire hosts and co-hosts of
mm.
Loose Talk podcasts.
Now
I
so
believe in your democracy. I believe. See, having watched you guys' journey or listened to you guys' journey to date, I believe that you guys have the capacity and the structure to take
mm,
on NTA and revive
okay.
it into the powerhouse that is supposed to be for the Nigerian people and
Mm,
Africa at large. I believe
okay.
it. I
Okay.
actually, and this comes up the costs of Netflix, all the gist about Netflix and all of that that's happening. So I believe I'm challenging you guys. See, give me a year. I want to hear something. I want action plans because NTA
Mm,
needs to be revived. Yeah, we need a public sector exposure. Sure, you get me. So you guys should give me a date, especially you Ayo, because
oh,
you they give us history.
all
So
right.
I'm expecting a date. I don't let it tarry. I'll remind you. In fact,
All right. No,
Mr.
no
E,
problem.
remind me so that I can remind Ayo.
I have a perfect listing for you. Don't worry.
What
Is
do you
it
have
done?
for
Are
me?
you done? Okay. And to the
And he's
church,
even like, are you done?
and to the church in Lagos, and to the church in Lagos, I say unto
I
thee,
love it.
please open your Bibles to Acts 19, verse 15. One day,
Rema, let's go.
one day,
Come
the evil
on.
spirit allow me to twist this, to modify this for the modern times. One day,
I'm
the evil
actually
spirit
running
in
to my
NTA.
Bible.
One day, the evil spirit in NTA answered them. Jesus I know,
Huh.
and Paul I know
Huh.
about.
Huh.
But who are you?
Are you?
Anybody that knows anything about demonic affairs, if demon ask you this question, remove your slippers and start running. Because when that demon
Sorry.
comes for the beating, oh God,
Also,
if that beating, your guardian angel go dey look you like this. Say, bro, I went
Tinka,
to the go. You went past your higher grade. Higher grade. Thank
please
you.
don't kill
Let
me.
me deal the demons I know. The demon in that Victoria Island, Ahmedu Bello way, is not for me. Thank you.
The ones in Ikeja, they're the ones that write for you. What are you?
Probably we can negotiate with those ones. We can
Probably
say, see,
you
guy,
can. Fair
out of
enough.
7 days, you can do 3 days. You can do 3 days of hunting. 4 days, let your victim
Fair enough.
rest. Let the victim rest. Let
Did
it
I?
do here. Then another 3 days, you now come back and hunt. You are not tired. Is
Do
devil
you
paying you over?
understand? Take a
Devil is not
break.
paying. Devil is not paying you overtime. Calm down. You have time to
It's
terrorize the world
Christmas time.
when it's rapture, when everybody has gone, all the people
Mm.
that's in here, you cannot terrorize them. Calm down, calm down. You are an intern. You are intern. This is working from. You are walking away from home. Calm down. Thank you.
The ops. You need to be
Eh,
clear on the ops.
all right, please, I beg.
I love
Um,
it. What a laugh
let's head
I've had just now.
let's head to the next segment, and that is catch up, weekly catch up. And this is not weekly catch up in your office where there's okay, weekly catch up, guys. What's happening? Like, do you meet our targets? No, not those the boring ones. No, it's not those Zoom
Last
meetings. That,
week, no, did not say
did I say-
last week. I made sure to write out the content
no,
strategy for 2020 for the Christmas season. We
no,
have come
that
out
was
with
very nice.
5 bullet points.
That was very nice. That's why you see people lie. Oh yes, for last week,
Ah,
me and my team doubled down on the last talking points on what we said, and we piggybacked on what the CEO was saying. Further going into the deliverables for
God.
2025, we created micro strategies that will enhance our Q1 performance across board.
And
Thank you.
align.
And align.
God say align. Oh.
We just and will not
Alignment means
align with
deal.
other departments. We align with other departments to
We're
reach our targets.
Howard.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That person just said rubbish.
Nonsense.
Nothing, and everybody nod their head.
Rubbish,
Yes,
rubbish,
yes.
rubbish.
But anyhow, weekly catch up. Ugochi, how was your week? How are you doing? How did
Man,
the
it
rest of
was
the go?
great.
All right.
It was great. I don't remember anything bad that happened this week. That's a lie, but I'm not going to focus on. Remember, we're not. We're glancing at the bad and staring
Remember,
at the
my
good.
baby,
Come on.
remember.
Hey,
Thank you.
hey, Jam, continue now. Ah, how do
No, no,
you
no,
do
no,
this
no.
kind of thing?
If
If
I
you
sabi
see
sing
me,
the
I
rap,
was already, my hand was up
if,
already.
if I sabi sing the rap part, I for don the which I for don become Afrobeats to the world now. For don they go
You
O2
cannot sing.
now.
I don't believe you that you
No,
cannot
no,
sing the
trust
other
me.
part.
I'm the worst person to take to karaoke. So please, your week
Hey,
in review. How
hey,
was your week in review?
Ayo, I'm sorry. You know that me, I cannot gloss over it. You have given me a prop. Are you serious? Oh, all these Afrobeats to the world that you are doing, you will not be
Uh,
able to sing a who Ashake's remember.
no, 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 no. You know I cannot sing it, but
Oh,
when
yeah,
I
let's
sing it,
go.
when I sing it, you probably not know it's the song I'm singing. That's the problem. You'll probably not know until I
I
tell you
get
that
you now.
is. Hey, thank you. Something that has to do with keys and being off. Thank you.
I
Please,
get that. I
how was your week in review? How did the team perform?
see.
Your key data metrics? Can we know it? Thank you.
What are my blockers as well? Do you want to know my blockers?
I don't know all the office jargons.
Do you understand? I had a great week. I must confess. My week started out, first of all, dirty December is Decembering. You guys, I know that at the beginning of December, I said I had nowhere to go to, but somehow, by stroke of luck, and by the fact that I am Ugochi and the Igbo stallion, it just so happens that whether I plan to or I don't, something will take me outside just like that, you know. And I'm grateful for all the people that also indulge me. And for the people that I probably can't meet up with, I'm so sorry. Some days you have to prioritize yourself more. Not some days, every day actually, but yeah. I would say lots this weekend. First of all, I'm grateful for this thing I'm about to say now. I hosted the F1 Nigeria Abu Dhabi GP watch party in VI on Sunday. And it was such a refreshing moment for me because away from the fact that this I started this year talking about wanting to know more about F1, God just also puts the right people in my life to ensure that I followed through with it. So, as much as the Owl Insights, my company consulted to the business on as advisory on certain plugins. I also got the chance to host the event, and this is my first hosting event. Or this is my no. This is my second time hosting an event actually in Lagos. Oh, thank you. The first time was last year, 2023. But when I hosted the breakout session with WeTech of it, WeTech Nigeria. Shout out to WeTech, Gabby, Flora, love you guys. When I did that, and I think, and then this time, but this one was more live. You know, first of all, I was doing sporting hosting, which is, if you know me and you've listened to this podcast for 4 years, you know that I don't know shit about sports. I don't watch any sports really. But like now I'm taking F1 seriously. Shout out to every Formula One fan out there. Big shout out to McLaren for winning. Big shout out to Norris for also getting McLaren to the win for constructors championship. I love it. Um, Me, I was repping Aston Martin, even though we're not anywhere too high up on the chart. However, I'll see anywhere the money goes is where I go. So if you know, you know. I just follow the money. Get
Aston
what I
Martin
mean?
is not like
Anyway,
a really. It's not like Aston Martin is not like a really big winning championship. car, something,
Well,
something.
no, it's
Okay.
not the championship money. It's not the winning that
Okay.
me is
You just came
making
for
me
the car.
follow.
Okay.
No,
All
I
right.
came for the. Okay, so the owner of the Aston Martin team is a fashion mogul. He owns Michael Kors, the brand, the fashion brand. And of all the
Okay.
teams, he's like the only one. The Aston Martin team is the only one that is like personally owned. So one person owns like that, and that's a lot of money being pumped into the team. And his son also drives for the team, so there's also that. He's heavily invested in it. So they get, Big Daddy Stroll is my guy, and I really just like I'm about the money, and so I follow the money. We're not about winning, but we're coming up. You know what I mean? We have a great car. Our drive Alonso is coming up too. Anyway, like all yada yada yada. I hosted that, and it was such a fulfilling one for me. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. I'm happy that happened. I told Ayo to come, even though I threatened his life. He didn't show up. No fear, it's okay. I'll meet you in front.
There's another season
Um,
now. Is this the final season? There's another
Yes,
season
now
next
this is
year.
the end of this season or till next
Uh,
year. Then we'll
we
start
day.
again February. So anyway, support my sporting dreams because if it's mine you now, I will still send you meme. She understand. If you did if you didn't win, I'll encourage you. Even
All
though
right.
I've not been doing so much of that. You understand? So encourage me. Thanks and God bless. I'm really hopeful for to see what this turns into and what this even does for me and what the doors it opens. So a new product has been added to the portfolio. I also host events. Please, if you don't have dollars, let's not talk. I want to be earning in dollars. I want to be doing dollar transactions moving forward. I have the capacity to. I have the right certification too. So please give me your dollars. Let's do business. There's that. Yeah, but shout out to the F1 Niger team. And then I think that was the highlight of my weekend for me personally. Um, I did see a couple movies as well. I also finished reading that my book, The Night Bloom, that I was talking about last week. Great book. I'm sorry I can't talk about it right now, but read it. I think the end part is the sweetest part. It's one of those parts. It's one of those endings that is just like, see, I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? So maybe someday I'll pick it up and actually talk about it or refer to it in some way. I'm also excited for the coming week. A couple things happening this weekend, of course. Sorry, for the coming weekend and coming week, a lot of things happening. It's also a friend's birthday. Shout out to Namdi. Happy birthday, long life and prosperity. Um, yeah, it was just in all a refreshing week. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something else. Did you see me doing anything that
Nope.
I
Can't remember.
don't um yeah, just some work, closing up on some conversations and also starting some so that we can have further conversations about it in the new year. Diversification is the tool for the country in these difficult times. So whether it's in your personal life or you own a business, whatever it is, or you own a brand or you are your own brand, try as much as possible to not lose faith in this time. Try to think of different ways to diversify. See, that what's his name? Akme's sound. Stranger. Say, make I no do wetin I won't do because of wetin stranger will talk. God punish that stranger. Exactly. That's the energy. Like if it means
Hope that
you
don't show
having
now.
to pick up, you understand? See if Junior don't show up. If it means you having to pick up like some other skill or maybe diversifying your products into different cadres so that people are able to afford it according to what their pockets or what their budget is. Do that, whatever it is that you need to do to survive. As I say, go do juju, keep pursuing, you know
They don't be
and also don't
juju.
be wicked.
Innocent. Mama
See,
said
I
off
know
for oh.
once.
Mama said off for oh.
Come on.
All right. All right.
See, but yeah, if it's not that and you're also not being very wicked as to 10x your prices, because now they say government say you should do 10% VAT, not 7.5 or something. and you want to now 10x your prices so that everybody that is already going through the difficult time in the country can also, you want to fuel your wickedness so that people can, you can do that as well. You understand what I mean? Don't do this. Actually, I'm actually joking. Don't do that. Don't 10x your prices. Big shout out to also the listener who sent us food over the week. See, first off, I'm not cooking anything right now. So that really did save me a lot of thinking space to think about food or the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Say what, best podcast after Loose Talk, but yeah, second best. See, it's part of the family, so I'm not mad. I'm not even mad at all. And Loose Talk, part of Loose Talk is on 234 Essential. So there's this synergy. You know what I mean? I'm not even mad at all. And shout out to everyone who sent us their Spotify wrapped. I really like when Spotify wrapped happens. Do you have
Yeah, it's
do you
cool.
listen to do you use Spotify to listen to music?
That is a political question. I'm not asking. I'm not
Hey,
answering
it's true, it's
online.
true, it's true.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry. I apologize. It's true. I agree. Even myself, let me remove myself from that. But shout out to everybody that sent us a rap. And people that, we made it top of the list on your raps. We love you. Thank you so much. If we're not top of the list, do better next year. Because your
Yeah.
character is no good. Do better next year. Listen. Thanks and
Listen.
God bless.
Amen. Amen and amen.
Amen. Ayo, tell us what you're grateful for first before you tell us how your week went. Because we
Well,
agreed last week. So let's not digress. Thank you.
all right. Not digressing. 2024, even though it's not yet over, I'm grateful for the progress in my career. I think late last year I decided that fuck it. Since I know all this is, let me put it out there. So I bought a tripod, ring lights. Not I know by itself. I bought everything, and I started putting out videos there one by one. And lo and behold, you'll be surprised the people who are watching you from afar. You think, oh, you're just doing it, and people are just liking and just seeing numbers. But people in high places are
Exactly.
seeing from afar. People where they belong in rooms where that matters, where the discussion really matters,
Exactly.
and they reach out to you and you're doing stuff, and I'm like, okay, so people are really, really looking out for this thing, and that just inspired me to do more. Before I was doing like 1 to 2 weeks, but now I'm doing like 3 in a week or so.
Hmm.
And that has also helped me create another skill. I can edit now. I'm not saying I am editor.
Hmm.
I'm not saying I go edit your mom's 70th birthday party. Oh. No, I will try.
But you go fit up.
Yeah, or more at this point now. I said, Mama, please, can you just give us angle? Can you give us an angle from there? We need a shot. We need a shot. Thank you.
See,
Yeah,
I love
so
it.
I'm really happy for that. And that has also created like, is a career, and it's also like another source of income, which we need
Hmm.
in these end times that we are in.
Wickeder.
Because
Come on.
Pharaoh won't kill the children of Israel, but God no go allow. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. Yeah.
Fantastic. I feel
Yes,
like
thank you,
there's
thank
more,
you.
Shy. I feel like you still tell us more.
Which more? There's no more again. I don't finish now.
There's more. There is so
All right.
much. I think about it. There's a lot more.
Okay.
But
I
we're
think
grateful
about
for
it.
this one. Oh. Yeah, we're grateful, first of all. We're
Yeah,
grateful
yeah,
for this
yeah.
one. But I think there's more.
All right.
There's more where that
We'll look
came
out for more.
from.
Sha.
Oliver
My week was
Twist.
as glitzy and glamorous as Ugochi's one, who was watching Formula One.
Please don't kill me.
I was drinking champagne. We one day we will
Come
go
on.
Monaco. We will go to the Monaco and go and see
Straight up. That's what we're
perform.
doing.
Yes. Um, this week was just work, buried in work. I had a few things to push out, end of year list, videos to push out as well. So I've been working and working and working. That has been my week. There's nothing genge. Even though it's dirty December, let the December be
Come
dirty
on.
for itself. I'm not.
Please don't kill
I will
me.
not. I will not partake in such frivolities of Babylon. I'll keep my temple pure unto the Lord during these end
I
times. Thank you.
But you're
Now,
going out this weekend, bro.
Jesus went to a party to go and drink wine after
Come
fasting.
on.
So thank
Ah,
you very
this are
much.
you
He went to listen
sly.
to
See the way you
he
just
went,
put it in there.
he went to listen to the Jewish Shalipopi, that the Shalipopi where they rain that year.
Come
He go
on.
here gbedu, he go here gbedu. And he carry fancy wine. And how could he, you know,
Oh my god.
turn down so many people? So yeah, that's what my week is. My week was. This week I'm gonna to a Spotify event like Ugochi already hinted, and that's it
Yep.
pretty much. Then next week will be the whole art curating Nigerian music, 70 years in Nigerian music piece. So
Fantastic.
you guys can come, just come to Pop Central TVs in Lekki. You can Google it, check it on the maps, and come and enjoy the best of Nigerian music and culture. Yeah,
Love, love, love
that is
it.
the major event I'm going for till the year runs out. I don't think I'm going to be at any other events again like that at all.
Really?
I did my house. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. Yes.
You
The
see,
spirit
I
of
have
fornication
two
is
weddings.
moving up and down. This is all people that are fornicating. God will catch you. Condom will bust.
Please
You will
don't
give
kill
that girl
me.
belly. You might get belly. You will catch belly.
See, marry
Yes.
how? I
Sorry.
beg, just marry her. Don't
Sorry,
even
Rebecca. You will
waste
catch
time.
belly. You will catch belly. You will the lead choir. Just you will catch belly.
Please don't kill me. You guys, if you give person baby, just marry her. Don't even
Now so
yeah,
after
don't.
UK boys, they don't move. Says not mine, innit? Not mine, innit?
Say what? Yeah, let me not even try myself. I was about to break out an accent, but I don't think I on a second thought I don't think it will go well. Make I just face my front with the one where I get. This one
Mm.
is enough for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm really happy that we're all talking about we're collectively talking about what we're grateful for. And I like the energy. I love the energy. We encourage the energy. Please don't stop being grateful. I know that it's difficult to find a glimmer of hope right now. Before we started this episode, Nana sent me a message. He say he touch everybody. Now it's he first tell me say he touch everybody. I say no be lie. It's very difficult. However, in the midst of chaos, there's opportunity. Try to keep like hope alive, keep going. They say tough, how do you say it, turbulent waters don't make for great sailors, I be make for great sailors, or how do they
Mm.
say it? But you know what I
I
mean,
don't know.
Sha. When
I know,
you know,
but
you know.
you know, okay. You should tell that to the Titanic and the captain. They would have needed that advice that
See,
night.
there are
Before
people that
putting down.
survived.
I mean,
Those
I know say
guys, they will
first of all,
tell you.
I'm not a very great. I'm not very great like optimistic person when it comes to times
Oh
of
really?
natural disaster. So I would have
Oh,
and I cannot. I'm not like you that can swim. So please, I said, Lord,
I need to go learn. I have to learn it
I said, Lord,
because
to
this.
thyself I call. It is time. Open your arms to your turn. Or I beat somebody and I stay on that door
Raft.
that raft that
The
door with that
raft.
babe there. Because wow, nah. First of all, you're not even seeing a black man in a ship. What am I looking for in a ship? Why?
What am I
My
doing?
my ancestors were on a ship, and I know what happened when my ancestors were on a ship. I ain't going
Never
to
a good
those.
idea.
Never, never, never,
Never a
never,
good idea. No,
never,
it's
never.
abort mission. If you
Abort
see it,
mission.
scream.
See, I don't know. One day, Tadala might just come and invite me and say, "Come on to my yacht." I said, "Bros, I ain't that rich. I'm sorry, man.
Not
I'm a
I.
land man. I'm a land. I'm on land. I do anywhere with water. I know they do. I don't move well with water.
I but
Thank
don't
you.
don't say me. I will push you. Don't think about it. We'll actually
I'm not
go. What do you
joking.
mean by
Eh?
you say you
Otedola,
are on land?
Otedola, I'll be there. Now me go row the boat
Fly
safe.
up.
Let
Do you
even have a
understand?
the boat even has engine. I say, don't worry, captain. I will row the boat.
See,
I will row the boat.
I captain
I go
for
change spare
real. We'll
tire.
be
I go
shouting.
change the spare tire myself. I go check engine.
Do you
Check
understand?
left right. Are you joking?
The boat will fly. We'll give you wings. Go pour Red Bull for the age. This
They play.
advert I just do just now. As
Pele,
in
sorry.
but it's all good. But Red Bull hit us up though.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about something here.
After they don't spend money on
Hit us
F1.
up, give us money.
When they don't spend money on
That's
F1.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You see, see, first of all, partnerships and collaborations at the next phase for us
Amen.
in Nigeria and in Africa. That's the truth. Partnerships and
Amen.
collaborations. So we're calling it into our lives. The big partnerships and big collaborations. You guys work with us. We are naturals. We're naturals. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
We do
Yeah.
this thing naturally. So yeah. Anyway, this my December is very tough and it's very tight. I do want to go for wedding
No, why?
so that I'll know that. 27th.
Ah, no, sorry. My day is booked. I have my morning is filled with sleep. Afternoon is filled with
Let's
sleep.
go. I
Evening is
respect
filled with
that.
sleep. It's filled with sleep. So it's a whole
I
sleeping affair.
respect that.
I'll be sleeping
You don't
hard.
even like marriage, safe. You don't like weddings, rather.
No, no, once a
So
year. Once a year. And I'm proud that I didn't go this year at all. So I'm fine. I'm okay.
why? Say he's
Because
proud. I love
there's no
it.
need now. There's no need. You got happily
Don't
married. That's
worry.
all. Yeah.
See, I love weddings. Or let me not even lie. I don't
Uh,
know. I especially love the ones that I know the couple getting married. Ah, no, it's a whole other energy. But no pressure to do your marriage anyhow. There's Bella, shout out to Bella Nigeria for creating a whole culture from weddings, you know, and just like love stories. And everybody now, it now seems like everybody there's a template for how people should get married, but there's no template, you guys, really. So marry the one that is good for you,
maybe
you know.
templates. Church. When not ready,
No,
then
no
everybody
template. Oh.
can hot meat pie. Remember they go to your house. Thank you. Let's live happily ever after. You are looking for band. Better go on Spotify and go and play band. Go and play wedding music. Does it, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm sorry. I'm counting the money I've spent to debit allowed. As a matter of fact, please, this is my account number. Wallahi, see, my wedding speech. I say, please, ladies and gentlemen, I am not here to entertain you.
I
Don't-
am
Please,
laughing.
do not think that I'm here to entertain you. Please, this is how much I
I
spent, and I need my
want.
money back. Thank you very much. Please show on the screen OPay, PamPay, and Carbon. Anyone we do suffice. I also have Bitcoin wallet. Anybody that has Bitcoin wallet here, please, thank you very much. Support the new
Please, I love
couples.
it.
Times are hard. Thank you. Don't come
And
and be eating my
PayPal
food and PayPal too.
for
Thank you.
free.
Mhm.
I love it. See, the truth is that nobody actually sent you to do the marriage, and so why are you
That's
taxing them
that
to
is my
give you
cocoa. That is
something?
the thing that always annoy me. Okay, this is my thing. Allow me to do it my way. They
Yeah,
say no. You know that all people are coming. And so what's my business? Why? They
man.
can be in their house. They don't need to come. They can be on
See,
Zoom.
millennials are changing the narrative.
I go
People
over
are no
change
longer
them.
even wearing like,
The people. How
yeah,
much is
changing
it
the
to get?
narrative.
How much is it to get all those civil service, civil wedding officials to come to your house? We go pay. Thank you very much.
Ah,
We'll buy. Thank God
if
I
it's
could
not
get.
from Ikoyi,
I know it's from
maybe
Ikoyi
it's
now.
not so bad. Okay, okay. I
I
be
get
like say
speaker for
their
house.
own cost is rise.
I get
It's
speaker for
high.
us.
So
We go play Sonny Ade, we go play Ebenezer Obi. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much. Before you leave, we've designated our own wedding ushers. Please drop something drop something for the new couple. Thank you very much. There's also a map in your WhatsApp. From here outside, you take
I
Okada
love
to the
it.
bus stop. From the bus stop, you take bus to your various destinations. Thank you very much. One love, one all. We'll see you next time during naming ceremony. Thank you.
I swear, for real though. But you know what? The truth is that people are really just doing what they want to do now and how best is see, because the world has changed and a lot of things are changing as the world is changing.
Tell that to the
Like,
Jebu mother-in-law.
see, first of all, being Igbo, um, there's the law where they say you have to go back to the east to do your traditional marriage, for instance.
Storyline,
So that you
storyline.
can na, 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 na. Okay. And this has been going on for the longest. Some people still do it. I support it. I don't have a problem with it. But I also support, like, if it's not feasible for you to do it in the village, like, first of all, just marry first the love of your life. Umunna, they'll be okay. I know that they'll fine you, pay the fine. It's better than having to travel all the way, facing the insecurity, the cost of even traveling, even the cost of once your in-law goes to the village is a whole different ball game because the paparazzi is a lot more, and people are just really doing what works for them these days. If they can't go to the village, that's fine. If it's just you and the love of your life and your in-laws that go to the village and they pray for you, if you want to do that or you want to do it in their house, wherever, everybody's just doing what works for them these days, and I'm really proud of us for that. Culture is not meant to is not supposed to keep a people captive, but it's supposed to be a way of life and it's supposed to be expressive. So who says that you cannot make this thing into the times that we're living, tailor it into the times that we're living in? so to speak. I
Correct.
wanted to say something when we were talking about I can't remember, but something having a look. Do you feel like oh yeah, marriages, like this is what we're talking about, but do you feel like there's a look for success these days? Like you see a person, like there are certain tales to say, okay, this person is a successful person.
Mm, do you mean women looking at men, or both ways, or
I mean,
both
generally,
sides?
male, female, it's just
I don't
like
think I don't
to
think for
to be
men, for most
successful, you
men.
have to look a certain way.
Oh, well, yes. So you have
Mm,
to be dressed the way you want to be addressed, and status also plays a lot in human interaction, social interactions, and all that. At the end of the
yeah.
day, but I don't think for men it is a prerequisite for whoever they want to marry to be successful in that,
Mm,
financially successful. So some guys, they don't
mm,
even care, just tick the other boxes for them. Maybe emotional compatibility, you look
mm.
good, you have chemistry, is fine.
Excuse me. Oops.
You are fine. But for women, I don't know, because I'm not a woman, and I've not
Mm.
last I checked, I didn't change my gender.
Please don't kill me. I get you, and I don't. I wasn't even coming from a gender perspective, or like let me paint a more vivid picture. Like some people will say, I agree to dressing the part, of course. Like you have to definitely dress the part. But there's also this fine, also this like fine details where people are like, oh, when you want to go for a certain type of meeting, you have to be holding like a MacBook, you have to be holding all Apple
Oh,
across the table,
other
or
one,
an iPad,
they
some
move me. Oh.
wristwatch, some shoe, some
I know they
pen,
move.
some perfume.
So probably me, I know like indicators of wealth, which is not like
Mm,
so me, I know. So if you are just a money misroad, I can tell, like, bro, all this
mm.
what they do.
Can call
You
it
know they
out.
move me. You not like our trouble pastor in the UK, bros. You can
Please
wear
don't
the
kill
designer in the
me.
world. Get money. You are not wealthy. You just have
Three
money. You
bullets.
money misroad. It's money misroad. You are at the end of the day. If you come to the meeting with all mark, bro, I know they go show working. I know send all those ones. I know send all those ones. If
Mm.
you like, get Apple headphones, so get iPad, get Mac, iPhone 16 story. That one doesn't move me, sha.
Show us what you're doing. Show us the work.
At the end of the day, fam.
But it works. I feel like that this whole persona I just created works in certain settings. They'll call it being charismatic. Um, excuse me. It works in certain settings, and um, it works for certain industries or for certain people, because some people don't make what do I critical decisions with critical thinking. Some people are more about the aesthetics of it as opposed to
Oh
what
yeah, I
it is
agree.
that the person can actually do.
Oh, so you have
Exactly.
to
And
like dress the part
mhm,
and like fake it till you make it, because some people go chop that lamba. Not everybody is looking out for
yeah,
substance.
exactly.
Just they speak that English, they
Do you
go.
get what I
Nobody
mean?
send it. Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, I mean, you know what I mean. And maybe if there were any, obviously there are downsides to it as well as there are upsides to it, but just wanted to get a general thought about that do we feel that there's a look to success, and how is that affecting each of us as individuals in our different industries and walks of life and careers, jobs, whatever. Has that affecting us? Probably not looking the part, or
Hmm?
I don't know if is there even a part. Just
What's that?
you guys can
No
tell
matter
us.
what, no matter what, just always look the part. Sha. You never know when that chance will come or whenever that day will come. Simple as that.
Fair.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. I beg and smell nice, please, so that
Okay.
so important.
X of the week. Let's jump into X of the week. This is from a lady
Yep.
called Coin Solar. And she tweeted this on the 12th of December 2024. And this is for the people in relationships. She said, 1 week to my birthday, and this one wants to start arguing, laughing emoji with crying, laughing emoji with tears. I go to use I'm sorry, Wunda. Sister, let some blood did not reveal this to you. Sister, hold on tight. He must give you Christmas presents. He must give you a birthday present also. No. Anything he do, say sorry, my love. I use a raw body.
See,
Take not anything. Say you're a fool.
apologies.
I use a raw body, my love. If when it's January now, you can break his head. But this December,
And so
you know, let the spirit lead you to still waters. Let your
I
soul not be
promise you,
troubled. Just be calm. Be calm. Don't do anyhow. Don't worry. God is in
cannot teach
control.
an old dog new
He's in
tricks.
control.
Come
He's in
on,
control.
let's
So
go,
God. I go so
Master
wax
G.
album
Ayo, but why you they start the music? You can't stop halfway. I don't think I
because
appreciate it. Can you
as
go
a
further?
pastor, because as a pastor, when you are preaching, you take the first two lines and your choir can't carry them. But because I don't get
Okay,
choir, I'm used to it. I don't
but
have
I'm
my
giving you
choir.
background here now.
No, sorry, I use international. I use the
Backup.
experienced choir. And that choir now they use,
Uh-uh.
and they use choir. Uh-huh.
See, me is
Notre
a
Dame
Hallelujah
Church choir.
challenge.
No, those ones.
Hallelujah
Those ones
challenge backup singer. That's who I am.
those ones they go boss speaker. Those ones they boss speaker. Father
Do you
Lord.
understand?
Yeah,
That's what's
calm
up.
down. Man. Calm
Call down the
down. God can hear.
spirits.
God does not have hearing problem. Calm down, sister. You can whisper also.
For real, though.
Okay,
Ew.
let's go to our one
See,
talking point today. We only have one talking point today, and that has to
we
do
only
with
have
the
one.
Pharaoh. Yes, waiting day for Nigeria again.
We know they talk about
Uh,
Netflix exiting Nigeria.
oh, we should talk about that. Let's talk about that
We should talk about
quick,
it.
quick.
Come on.
So,
Yeah.
Netflix, according to my investigations, are not exactly leaving Nigeria. So they
Okay.
almost started.
Clarify.
Um, I first saw the tweets, but people said it was Kuna Falana who insinuated that Netflix was leaving Nigeria. That
Mm.
not that Netflix is leaving Nigeria. His fans should not be worried because these projects are already been signed already, so it doesn't affect him. And the industry was in a frenzy.
Mm.
People like, oh my lord, Netflix in Nigeria. Who's going to actually acquire our films or actually commission us to make new films and all that? And because Netflix
Mm.
goes for big budget, that's big budget. Everybody wants to floss with Netflix. It was a concern. But Netflix in 24 hours came out to say no, they're not leaving Nigeria. That although they're having economic challenges, they're going to scale
Mm.
back their operations, but they'll still be acquiring and also commissioning movies from Nigerian filmmakers, and everybody was happy. Then Basket Mouth had an interview like 2 or 3 weeks ago, right?
Mm.
Hello, yeah, like 2 3 weeks ago, where he said that in Nollywood there's a common practice where producers will collect money from streamers like Netflix, like up to like $1 million, and what they use
Mm.
to shoot the whole movie will be $100,000. They've pocketed $900,000 for themselves. And that's another issue
Okay.
of controversy. And as we always do in Nigeria, people all don't look at the message. They don't look at the message. They always want to blame the messenger. And some people are saying that
Mm.
why was Basket Mouth the marketing Nollywood? Why they are not focusing on the main issue of why we're not using the $1 million or the kind of budget that Netflix has given us to make quality movies, which is true. You watch some Netflix
Mm.
movies and you're saying, what is the difference between this and movies that are shown on YouTube? At the end of the day, there's no difference. There's no
Exactly.
difference in quality in production, no difference in quality of acting, all across the board. But the good news is that Netflix is still here to stay. Amazon Prime left the country, I think this year or last year. They kind of left the country, but they're like 10% in, you know. So we need more
Mm-hmm.
international hands in our industry. So it's good to know that, yeah, Netflix is still on board with us. And they're still proudly Niger at the end of the day. But our producers also have to do better. If they're giving you X amount of money,
Mm.
make sure that you produce with that X amount of money. Not that they'll see you now in Admiralty Road with G Wagon looking for something you're not supposed
Can
to be
you
looking
kill
for in
me?
Admiralty at the end of the day. When you can order Glovo with all the dollars that you have. But,
Since global.
but anyways, that is the long and short of it. That's the whole thing about Netflix. There was a certain brouhaha, but everybody has said calm heads should prevail. And yeah, more movies will be coming out next year. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed.
But I have a question though. So in the wake
Yeah.
of let us say really truly and really, let us, by stroke of luck, by the tinkle of a whisker, whatever it is, Netflix says, you know what, fuck this Nigerian market, fuck this African market, man. We out, we're pulling out our resources. We, you
Yeah,
guys, because it's not a cannot be done. It's just not a never ever not
it can,
possible.
it can be done.
We have lived long enough to see bigger like big brands leave Nigeria. You know what I mean? So,
Sure.
eh, let us see. It really
Mm-hmm.
do happen that they stand up and they say, "Oh, bye guys, we're not doing this shit anymore."
Yep.
What is the future of
Amount that feature oblique.
Nollywood?
That feature that feature go oblique. So you only have Showmax, and Showmax is more of like a DS. That's DSTV streaming baby. DSTV streaming baby. I don't
Yeah.
know how much they are investing in Nigeria. I know they do have some of few originals and acquisition from Nigeria, but I don't know how much they're willing to invest in. Netflix has the in terms of streaming video apps or everything. Netflix is number one in the world. Everybody's catching up to them, so they have money to burn.
Mm,
So it really mean Showmax, and everybody's going back to cinema. Is it that you're going to cinema, you're getting Showmax money, which is not going to be plenty because I don't think they commission a lot of movies in a year. Or you do
mm,
what the industry is doing right now. Everybody go to YouTube, which is the sad reality.
hmm,
So that
yeah.
is what we're faced with. If Netflix decides to pull out of the country, which hopefully we don't.
Hmm.
Hopefully, thankfully,
So,
cinema is good because people like Foka Akindele are making sure that I can produce a movie that will earn 1 billion naira
yeah,
in
big shout out to
cinema.
Funke Akindele.
She's hoping that this one that is coming out earns 5 billion naira. I'm like,
Mm,
whatever you have to do, you are single handedly keeping the Nigerian cinema business alive. So please do it. Whether you like a movie, whether you like
exactly.
a film or you don't like a film, everybody has to be supporting that woman because if that woman says, you know what, fuck it, I'm not doing movies again. More cinemas will pack up
Yeah.
faster than anything in this country.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about them packing up because one thing I know for sure about Nigeria is that we're always going to thrive. Nothing in this country is dependent on one person. This
We
is
are
the
going to
truth.
survive. We are going to survive. Thrive is a different thing. We are going to survive. But
Yeah.
thrive, yeah, it's
Well,
debatable.
let's see. I mean, no, and this is not me disrespecting her progress and how far she has brought the industry and what she has also done in the industry. However, Barracks, the people were, I think that's the essence of creating. When Nollywood lost its, is for a short time, sort of like lost his hurrah. We thought, oh, what was next for us? And before you knew it, there were new faces coming out, new talents. I feel like that's always going to be something that's regular. We're always going to find a way. But however, I mean, I do agree with you that like she not putting in that work probably doesn't create the avenue for people to create more, or probably doesn't present the avenue. But however, see, Nigeria, we're resilient. We'll find a way to actually figure it out. This is true. We'll always see talent. We'll always see people who dare to be different, who dare to do more. And I know, and they will stand on the shoulders of people like Funke Akindele now in this modern day 2024 who are pushing these narratives, um, and creating these amazing stories. I was thinking about Iroko TV IO. I don't know what's happening
Iroko
about.
TV was sold to Canal France. Canal France is like the NTA of France. Like the NTA of France
Oh
anyway. So
God.
so sold to Canal France 3 or 4 years ago, which was not a bad deal. But I don't know what they've
Yeah.
done with that. What they've done with the acquisition. I don't know, but it was sold to them, sha.
See. You know what? Nigerians, when will we actually own our own thing and just like see it through? I hope
No,
it's not a full acquisition, or like maybe
I
more like a
believe
partnership.
I have no problem with selling, as long as the selling is actually what you do at the end of the day. So they're not. I don't think they've produced anything. They could be producing. I
Yeah.
don't know, because I know they still have Iroko
Mm,
TV on. They have like Iroko TV on DSTV or something. I know they have a channel on
mm-hmm.
DSTV. So I don't know. It's
Yeah.
actually you actually continue to produce
I really don't know that
Nigerian
they do
films.
actually, to be
I
honest.
think they have something on DSTV. I don't know. I don't watch DSTV. I don't watch those African Magic bouquet section.
Actually, let me
Uh,
check.
yeah, and also there's also African Magic. You collect your 4 million, JJ. You shoot film. You go to village. You do. Hey, Igwe's son has come back from America. He's looking for a wife, and he's a blind girl that's selling orange. That'll be his wife. Yeah, you can collect your four
Should
million.
the DSTV too is not a Nigerian company now.
At this
Multi
point, it
choice is
is.
not
Yeah, at this
is
point,
not
it is. But
a
at this point,
okay.
it is because this is where they're making their money from. This is the place where they're making their money from. Or they used to make their money from
See,
until a certain president came and turned our
please don't
economy
kill me.
upside down. Yes.
Let me tell you. You know, to every bad there's a good, and to every good there's a bad. You know, blessings and curses. See, the truth is that with all of these new challenges, it means that we have new problems to solve. And maybe at this point, too, we probably need to look into ourselves more to ask ourselves the difficult question of what do we want to do? How do we want to do it? And for how long do we want to do it? That's the only way we can actually get out of the rut that we're currently in.
You see,
Because if we keep
Ugochi always believes the best in Nigerians. I know they believe nothing.
no,
Nobody's coming to come and ask.
see,
Nobody's asking any questions. Nothing they happen.
and that's fine. Yin to my yang, right? Let's keep it that. I don't. I actually. One thing I appreciate about this podcast is that we don't always have to be on the same. You know,
Yeah.
we don't have
I
to
know the answer.
agree. Do you get
I know the
exactly?
answer, but the nuts and bolts of it or how it will progress, forget it. It's not gonna happen.
You know what?
So
I want to think differently because
okay,
yeah, I want to think differently, and more than anything, I'm optimistic in nature. I'm more than anything, even as a career, my job is optimism. For you
okay.
to make a sale, you
My
have to be
my
optimistic. It's
career is
not. It's
skeptic.
not.
My career is
It's
skeptic. You know,
skepticism.
skeptic. So someone is telling something, you have to believe is lying to you. You have to get the truth, the information. Because
See,
first of all, if you want to be serious about movie making in this country or just creating TV content, first of
yeah.
all, you need, and this is not all those lip service. You need to
Mm,
revolutionize. When I mean revolutionize, from top to bottom, from the organ to the gate man. First of all
mm,
government, all government owned broadcast stations, all whether it's
mm,
radio, whether it's TV, you need actually TV. You need to do it. When we were growing up, NTA used to acquire soap operas now and TV series. All of a
yeah.
sudden, they started buying South American soap operas. Now they're not even showing anything. It's cassava documentary they're showing now, and
But you guys
and
on Loose Talk are going to change the narrative there now
no
very
be only
soon.
it's not
Shout
Miss
out to
Obama.
Osage. Shout out to
No,
Steve. Shout out to AOT2.
see,
About to
only
create
two things,
change. Come on.
only two things that NTA does: cassava documentary and political rally. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to break the transmission. We're moving right now live in Jigawa as the APC gubernatorial rally kicks off. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you not
I
hear
love
the
it.
host, you not hear BC Olatilo. Please, everybody, sit down, sit down.
BC
APC Women's Wing,
Olatilo.
APC Women's Wing Gaba. Please, you have time to dance. Please sit down. Thank you with the colorful attire.
Jesus.
All protocols observed. Today, we are being the gubernatorial flag off of something, 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 something. We have today His Excellency President Bola
I
Ahmed
love
Tinubu
it.
and the Vice President Shetima here, and we all indulge everyone to rise for the national anthem.
I
Rise!
love
Oh no,
it.
no, sorry, the new national anthem. They will call it the new one. To open this great occasion and this political season, we call on the governor of the state, Jigawa Alaji Gambo, blah 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 blah, to
Love
give us the
yoga.
opening speech. That one, the first of all, we do like this: testing, testing, one, two, one, two. Say yes, sir. My fellow Nigerians, Jigawa State was established in a period when the country
In this
was
great
going through the
occasion.
ups and downs. First of all, I'd like to, pay thanks to His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu
Come
for taking
on.
time
Let's
out of his busy
go.
schedule to ensure grassroots politics reaches the grassroots. Thank you very much. We'll
Hmm.
clap for him.
Love
Up
it.
APC, hey, progress. Hey, is that what me and come and watch? We're not serious in this country at all. People that cannot even transmit the Super Eagles live match. Please, Ugochi,
No, but you're
I
going
beg,
to
I beg
change it
you.
now. That's why like I'm talking now. You
Okay,
know, this podcast is the mix of a media person and a sales person. So I know
all
that
right.
Ayo is going to revolutionize the media space. You understand? He has already started. You know,
Actually,
this
no,
the
actually,
foundational.
if I
The
was DG
foundation
of
is set.
NT, if I was DG of NT,
Mm,
I just say, please,
yeah, which you okay.
I just have Miss Fuka Akindele. I'll just give her a blank check. How much do you need to produce a TV
I
series that
need to
Nigerians will
know
watch every single day and is a positive TV series that promotes national values? I'll first give her that one
facts
first.
though.
First
See
give her
now,
that
see
one first.
agenda now. Come on.
But uh a prophet is not welcomed in his home. So
in his own
moving on.
town, chai.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
No,
much.
but let me tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's a great point because growing up, we
It
watched
is
I
now.
Need to Know. If she can give us
Yes.
something like I Need to Know, but like with a modern twist, a modern story, come
In fact,
on.
I'll go meet all the top directors and movie producers in this country. What do you want?
See,
Give me one film, give me one TV series, give me another TV series. Before you know, we are running 3 years. We already have 3 years. Bringing back Nigerians to the screen. Let them come and watch correct TV
if you
first.
can think it, you can do
Uh,
it. Ayo, it's already happening. Period.
amen.
We said it on
Amen.
this podcast first. Come back
But
here 5 years from now. See the
if I go to,
revolution.
if I go
Come
to
on.
NTA, they say, please, Ayo, can you just help us produce Crime Watch? Like every Sunday at 9, every Sunday at 7, Crime Watch. You now see,
Hmm.
sir, DPO, can you tell us the latest strategies by the police force to
Uh,
enhance or to stop criminal activities in our society? That one will now come.
have you,
Well, you can see that my men are well trained
it
from the
will clear his
Federal
throat
Police
first.
Academy. We have tactics and strategies that we can
Come
use
on.
to catch hoodlums in certain areas
Exactly.
in the environment. So, what are the tactics? They are very top secrets. We cannot tell you, but I'll tell you,
I cannot tell you now.
involves us using tear gas and baton. Because when you approach a criminal, you first have to tear the tear gas, then knock their head with the baton, then we arrest them. I will tell them to area F, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wow, sir. That is
That's
very innovative.
harassment.
Very, very innovative. Yes. And we are going around the nation
Oh my
teaching
god.
teaching Nigerians how to sing our police song. Sir, what is your police song? Okay. Make una call police, oh, make una call police,
Yeah,
oh, make
come
una call
on.
police. Is that kind of
Wait,
NTA that come and watch?
that jingle.
I rather
I
dance
love
Makosa.
it.
I rather be
See,
a Makosa dancer for Awilo Longoba. What is that? I beg, I
this
beg.
don't kill me. See, this vision you just gave us now was too vivid. Like, first of
That's
all,
what they do. I was raised on NTA. I
so
know them. I know
do
them.
you get? It
Hmm.
was too real. It was
Hmm.
such a real imagery. I love it. But no,
Hmm.
that's why you're going to go into the system to change it, change status
Now so,
quo.
now so.
Nothing is constant in life as change. So you're going to change it, Sha. I'm
Amen.
optimistic. I've already given you the task is before you. The
Amen.
opportunities are immense. Are you ready?
We're
That's
ready.
all. The
We're,
stage is
we're
ready.
ready.
The resources have come. The resources
Hmm.
are available. That's the truth. And guess what, Ayo? There's capacity, and you have all these years in media experience. Why not? If not, see,
When I
because
read, man,
what
they chose Netflix dollars. I beg, I beg, I beg.
see one thing I know about this country, Sha, is that you can sleep with one information and wake up with a new one. So who knows? We can just have one president listening to this 234 today now. Tomorrow, the person is like, I need people in the public sector who can reform and inspire hope and, clear direction for our youths, proper education for our youths, you know, come the next fiscal year, blah, 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 blah. You see, and we'll just get appointments. That's the truth.
Okay.
Public sector work is important. Me, I don't. Well, I've already started public sector work anyway. That's the truth because we're speaking on this platform. We're reaching the 170 countries. We're putting the word out. It's happening already. The revolution is happening. That's the truth. Revolution is going on.
Hmm.
I love it. Anyway, I believe in what you can do.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we need to talk about how our president said that. What did he even say? That better days are ahead because every president
I
tells us
had
that better days are ahead. We already know. Thank you very much. And we see you gallivanting around the world and also welcoming guests from all over the world to your humble abode in Asho Rock. Thank you very much, sir. Please just make sure that there's 13 months for boys and girls so that we can
see.
jollificate and enjoy. And there's enough bag
30
of
months
rice
of
and
what?
oil.
Please be specific.
13 months salary.
30 months of
Months
what?
salary. No, not 13 months of fuel increase. 13 months of salary.
Do
Alawi.
you understand?
Just
Because,
drop out for us. Sprinkle it a little bit
excuse
for us.
me.
Thank you. Thank you for Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
See, but maybe,
Before
maybe the president is saying something that we are not saying.
mm,
Actually,
mm.
that's the truth. Now, if he says there are better days ahead, maybe he's saying something. And it's not even me trying to be supportive. You
Well,
guys, I'm hanging
on
on to
Twitter,
hope.
On Twitter, there was a guy who at the end of 2023 said, Omo,
Mm,
he said he don't go see future, say he don't see 2024. Say the best option for you is to go and die. When crazy things were happening in 2024, people were retweeting that his tweets and quoting that, bro, how you take no? The guy has not done another one. He has gone to 2025 and he came back and said,
mm.
you guys will enjoy, you guys will smile. So I believe 2025
Come
is better than
on.
2024.
I
According to
agree. I
Our Twitter
agree.
oracle, our Twitter oracle.
See,
Thank you very much.
so you give us back the years that we lost in the Holocaust. So let's be
Amen.
hopeful. It's coming.
Amen. God bless you
See,
with
I'm
another
saying,
glove
see you guys.
in 2025.
Do you
Amen.
understand? Please don't kill me.
All right, before we dip, we have to do our pop and flop of the week. And the flop of the week is very interesting. Now, Edo
Yep.
State has a new governor, Senator Monday
What it
Okpe
is.
Bolo. I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
think that's the
during the
right one.
week,
You were close.
a few days ago, he had to present the budget for the state, 605 billion naira budget for the state, and it was
Sorry
televised
for the
live.
laugh.
This is one of the first official engagements of the newly minted governor. And lo and behold, maybe it's dyslexia or maybe his glasses was not working. I don't know. He could not pronounce 605 billion naira. He was mumbling
God,
it. It
please.
was like 605 billion, 368 billion. At one point, he now said, please, I'm sorry, it's confusing me. I said, God damn. Edo State, a state rich with culture and tradition. This is the
Please
best you
don't kill
people
me.
could do. Ah,
You know,
if
he was the
governor
one
knows
that
Sabi,
said
well, what did he say?
during his rally, he said that there'll be large insecurity, there'll be a lot
Oh
of
yes,
insecurity in the state.
mm-mm.
He
And
promised them
honestly, true
his
to inform,
manifesto.
if you be following TikTok, ever since the Edo election you won, things have been happening in Edo State. If you meet an Edo man and say, Oga Edo the hot, you say Edo the hot right now. Nowhere you dey
I
work
swear
out.
down. You
Uh-huh.
understand?
So he did not lie. I like a very truthful politician. But this one when you know Sabi pronounce 605 billion. No be say he go 605 billion, go 605 million. Because they can be moving money under you, sir, and you don't know because you don't know how to read the extract. And
I
APC came
swear,
out
the fine
today and
line.
said the reason why he could not pronounce it is because he's not a thief. There's only a thief that would know how to
Finish.
pronounce that kind of language. And I say yes.
Exactly.
Alota
I
continua.
agree.
The suffering
Come
continues.
on.
Thank you very much. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree.
We actually accept that narrative.
Edo people, it's going to be a long 4 years. You will should enjoy it. This is going to be
Okay.
prime comedy. Prime comedy at this point. You will never jam.
See, we need it, Sha. We need comedy in politics. In fact, I think that's why our politics is still alive, because there's a lot of comedy in our politics. Like, when you hear what the politicians have to say about certain things, first of all, the fact that you cannot count, you don't know your one, two, threes, and you cannot count B. First of all, don't they have teams? Don't
Apart
they
from
have
that,
a team that
this
help them
shows,
put this thing together?
the funny thing, this shows that he didn't rehearse. Because if he had rehearsed, right, he would have told his secretary,
Exactly.
do not write in numbers, write in words for
Writing
me so I can read.
words.
But because Baba just opened out, he just said, oh my lord.
He
This
said,
one
I go
have
freestyle him, I
difficulties.
go freestyle him, no worry. Go
This
run
is
him.
freestyle now.
Sharp,
God
sharp.
day. God day. When they told
He
people to
can't
be doing
freestyle him.
when they told people to be doing junior debaters in school, I know they do, I know they agree. Now say as una be now.
See, Jet
Do junior
Club.
debate.
It's Jet
Yes.
Club.
Accurate timekeeper, everybody goes on.
Co-debaters.
Today, I want to support the motion that public school is better than private school. Public school is
That's what's
better
up.
because other rubbish. Now no do am. Now they do bad guy for back up there. See Anna, he only do state governor. Please, let's
See,
move on.
first of
Let's
all,
move on to another
maybe the
state.
guy,
Continue.
maybe
Yeah.
he couldn't see the thing, What?
Mm. But he saw everything. But is that part he couldn't see? Mm. May the Lord not
Because it's
convince
not
our
a
enemies.
thief, as his party's
It's
chairman
true.
says, not a
You know,
thief.
there's
That's
some kind
right.
of money now. There's some kind of money me I will see now. I know if you pronounce her. I'll be there. Hey
Exactly.
God. Hey Jesus. That's what she had just done. Say the sum of hey Jesus, this is money. That's what she had just said. That's what she had just said. The money talk and say,
Facts.
oh more, I don't have more.
See, cut in his tracks. So it's like, which kind of money be this one?
Mm.
After many, he even tried. The truth is that first of all, if C is for effort, because
He
he
tried. He
tried
stumbled on it
to.
like 3 times. And I just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. Anybody who
Do you
knows
get what
me,
I
I know.
mean?
See, this is what I blame.
He
You know this thing went viral because of NT. NTA know that they don't get
Exactly.
editing. Even if it was live, they should have cut that part first. Say the whole
Honestly,
camera die. But no, I'm sure the cameraman don't go drink pure water somewhere now. Don't forget. God
man,
help us.
shout out
Shout
to
out to Edo
those
people.
cameramen. Do you understand? Shout out to cameramen that don't delete those essential parts. That actually let it come into
Poor
come
cameraman.
out for public consumption. Honestly,
I'm sure they don't owe the cameraman like 3 months salary. Just oh boy, I'm leaving it there. I'm not editing anything. The world will see it.
I
Okay.
swear, standing on business. I love it.
Yeah. Now, pop of the week, we are going to Kanu. And this is not the Kanu State governor.
Whoop, whoop.
This is actually a learned man, a learned gentleman, former CBN governor. Once the Emir of Kanu, now the reinstated Emir of Kanu once again. His
Yeah,
name is
so
SLS or Muhammadu Sanusi the second, the king of the north, as we Southerners like to call him, because he's been
come
like
on,
one of those traditional rulers that have upper upper faculty that is working, fully working.
the duty.
Mhm. The 16th Emir of Kanu, Muhammadu Sanusi II, threatened to strip any traditional title holder under his domain if they are found guilty of beating their wives. And to that I
Hmm.
say, and to that I say, sir, thank you very much. This is a
Anakwakeba.
very rare statement from a traditional ruler, one as important and
Exactly.
as big as the Emir of Kanu, for him to come out and make that statement. It's not easy. I know he's been known for making controversial statements, especially ones that don't favor where he comes from. He has been very critical
Exactly.
of the ruling elite in the north and how they allow poverty to rule the land. It has now morphed into terrorism. And he also
Mm-hmm.
warned Nigeria that the suffering that we are feeling now, if we had done what we had to do 10 years ago, we won't be doing this right now. So the guy is known as a true talker, and he's a very intelligent man. And has come out to say that if you beat anybody, if any title holder beats any of their wives, or more, you go remove your own. And he also told the women that if your husband slaps you, slap him back. And I say yes. And the church said, Amen. That is a real traditional ruler right there.
I'm really grateful for especially men who try to protect women or who put in an effort to protect women. I think that there's a special place for those type of men in the world, in fact, and in heaven, to be honest, because women and children are usually the first to go down when when there's a tussle or something. Or I think a lot of men have also come to find that trying to overpower a woman is not as easy, it's not as difficult as trying to overpower a man, and so have taken it upon themselves to what's the word, abuse women. So I'm really grateful when men do their thing, what they're meant to do, and stand up for women as they should. It's sad that they are the ones who inflict the most danger on women, which is sad, to be honest. However, big shout out to the Emir of Kano for this. I hope that it is actually followed through and enforced properly. I know there has been campaigns on stop killing women. There's been an increase in femicide and all of that. I really don't want to talk about that right now on this episode. Maybe someday when I'm inspired enough, I'll probably go into it and with proper details. But big shout out to the Emir. I hope that women, wherever you are in the world and whatever space you're occupying, you are safe. You are surrounded with love. You are surrounded with people that are looking out for you consistently. And yeah, that's I just this is great news, especially in the north. I feel like the north of Nigeria is somewhat sometimes forgotten in our conversations when we talk about Nigeria. So it's good to hear that that's coming out from the north. I don't want to, there are no stereotypes to this conversation, there's no anything, I'm not trying to stereotype anyone, but it's just good to hear that there's that happening. And I praise enforced, and the culprits are question are what's the word, answerable to justice as well, if ever found or caught. So I'm happy to hear that for sure.
That's
And
great.
I wanted to add to just celebrating women as well. Big shout out to Namibia on electing their first female president. I love to see women winning. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Namibians. And you know, all women who are just in politics and trying to find their way to making the world and the countries or the spaces they find themselves a better place, you know. So big shout out to you guys.
All
Yeah.
right. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for
Whoop, whoop,
listening to
whoop.
us. Thank you guys for sharing your what you are grateful for in 2024. I will be back again next week. Reminder, if you want to send us fan mail, you can do that at fanmail@234essential.com, including release therapy.
Also follow us on every social media platform at 23 for Essential Podcast. Please do not forget to be kind, smell nice, be kind first to yourself, then to others. You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot pour from an empty container. Share love, share the Christmas cheer, be nice to people. We love you guys. Thank you for sharing your wrapped stories with us as well, because I've seen a lot of people, you know, shouting out to us, being top five of their listening podcast listening. No, how do you say it? Top five listened podcast in 2024. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.